yeah, it's 26 minutes on to 7 o'clock. This is when I say good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, PD, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. Welcome to Good Morning Grenada for today. It's Monday, the 27th day of April 2026. Of course, I'm Gordon Joseph, so happy to be with you this morning as always, reminding you that it is indeed a good day to have a good day in a good way. Heavenly Father, thank you for waking us up to see this brand new day. Thank you for your grace, your mercy, and your protection throughout the week. Lord, as we begin this day, quiet our minds and prepare our hearts to receive what you have for us. Fill our homes with peace, our spirits with joy, and our hearts with gratitude. Guide us today in our worship, our words, and our actions. Let us be a blessing to someone and reflect your love in everything we do. Cover our families, protect our children, and give us the strength and wisdom we need for the week ahead. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen, amen, and let us say the amen. From the rising of the sun until the going down of the same, the Lord's name is to be praised. That's from Psalms 113 and verse 3. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope all is well with you. And if all is not well, just be mindful that you're still not doing too bad. It is indeed a privilege. Always remember that it's not a right, it's a privilege to be alive, to be on the wake-up list this morning. You gotta be so thankful. I want to say good morning to Yulin Alexander, Mary E. Banks, Walland Akwat, Sylvina Charles, Jillian McIntyre, Althea Edwards, Monica Miros Williams, Michelle Bernard. Right, good, nice. And of course, Petlin is with us always. Jennifer Colamo is busy as a mongoose in a chicken coop, but she's there. Good morning to Caitlin and Vicklin and the entire posse of Ben Carrier in St. Andrew. Hey folks, Bashilaka comes up this Friday. Yeah, May the 1st. Remember that. No matter what you're going through this morning, don't stop. All right? Don't stop. The moment that you stop could just be that time when the breakthrough is right there. You just got to keep pushing, yeah? Keep pushing. Yeah. Mr. Courtney, Teacher Courtney, good morning to you, bro. How you doing? And the entire team, the entire family, the entire posse. Good morning.
Now when you've done everything you know you can.
The word of the day today, that word is strengthen. Strengthen. S-T-R-E-N-G-T-H-E-N. Strengthen. I'm saying strengthen, and I'm hearing my former teacher at Tivoli RC, Miss Maria Charles. Now she's Viveg. She says, put your tongue between your teeth and say, strengthen. Good morning, good morning. Strengthen, that's the word of the day. It means to make stronger.
You know that's just what you got.
And we just had the classic lighting, the communal classic lighting really meet just concluded yesterday. And training strengthens performance. The athletes that performed there yesterday, they trained hard, so they were stronger. Yeah, they gained strength. All right, so strengthen, the word of the day. To make stronger, that's what it means, and how we can use it in a sentence. Training strengthens performance. Yeah. ASP Leon McQueen and family, good morning. Good morning. Zizi, what's up? Good morning. Tariq and NJ and AJ and Toya and Princess and
Friends and family.
the entire neighborhood. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
So don't put your faith in
Gail and Alva up in the Mohai. Good morning to you all. How are you doing? Babash.
and make your mind brand new.
Yes, folks, the Bashilaka comes up this Friday, May 1st.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, career past there, boy. Alstead, good morning. My uncle Toti, good morning. John Maxwell, what's up, bro? and all the wonderful folks up in Carrier. It's time for the motivational tip. Let's see what it says this morning. Let's push. Wake up with that determination. Go to bed with satisfaction. We did that one recently, but it's so effective that we had to reiterate it, yeah? Wake up with determination, so that you may go to bed with satisfaction. You're determined that you're going to get through today, so you're going to push hard and get through. And at the end of the day, you'll go to bed saying, I am satisfied. Yeah. 20 minutes on to 7 o'clock. That is our time. To all the busmen of the nation, good morning. You're busy this morning because school is in session, and you've got to carry the children to school. You've got to carry the parents to work. Drive safely. Drive carefully. Remember, get off the cell phones when you're driving, right? Truck drivers, if you know, take your proper load. Take your right load, that your content wouldn't spill on the nation's roads, which would create accidents. Please be considerate today, okay? To all the farmers and fishermen, good morning. Those of you going out at sea, remember to go with your requisite equipment so that in the event that something goes wrong, you can always be contacted and you can communicate with people on shore. You can cry out for help. Hey, I need help, help, help. Yeah, good morning to all the police officers. Good morning to all the teachers, the doctors and nurses. Who am I leaving out? Good morning to all the sanitary technicians, the guy who collect our garbage. Can't leave them out of the mix, you know what I'm saying? No, we can't. Could you imagine what life would be like if these guys don't work for a week? Can you imagine that? My goodness, sometimes we overlook the importance of their functioning. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's remember them. Lawrence Salim, good morning to you, and Teacher Joan. Hope all you're doing fine. Yeah, I want to reach out and say good morning to Kathy and Kenneth, Zuri, Solange, all of you out there in the Sunshine State of Florida. Good morning. Joylyn Barry, good morning to you. Hope you're doing fine. What's up? How are you doing? How was your weekend? I hope you had a great weekend, yeah? John Best, good morning. Michelle Daniel. Where's Mildred Smith? I didn't see Mildred this morning. Destined to Win Overcomer, good morning. Yolan Swan, good morning. Give Carl my regards. Carl and Baker and the guys tell them I say morning, all right? Eggies and Chief, good morning. Mr. Curtis Phillip, may call him Peck, you know what I'm saying? Good morning to you all up there. Yeah, good morning to you and the family. Veronica Sandy, good morning to you. Remember the victory. What's buzzing this morning? Let's see what's making the rounds this morning. Well, popular streamer draws crowds in Grenada. And also locally, we hear that the Ministry of Health launches vaccination week in the Americas. In the region, Antigua and Barbuda's Prime Minister condemns shooting at political rally. Internationally, suspect arrested after gunfire at White House Correspondents' Dinner. And in sports, Windward Trail Guyana in West Indies Championship clash. You notice everything nowadays is about a gun and somebody gets shot. What is this world coming to, man? Come on, guys. Yeah. Let peace reign, man. Let peace reign. Why everything is a gun, man. Not good. My good friend, Mr. Jude Bernard, good morning to you. How you doing? You and the family, good morning. The folks inside of Frequente Circular Drive. Hey, good morning, Miss Cadet and the entire Cadet family. Mommy Queen, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well and all shall be well. Yep. Just keep pushing. Remembering it is a good day to have a good day in a good way. Folks, the AM edition of News, Sports and the Weather comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Across Across our Caribbean, we're going digital, working smarter and living safer online.
In Dominica, we don't fall for fake prizes. We check before we click.
In Grenada, we verify before we share, keeping our hard-earned money safe from hackers.
In St. Lucia, we report cyberbullying, protecting our children and each other.
In St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we report scams fast, protecting our neighbors and our communities.
Together, we're building a cyber-smart Caribbean, keeping our people and our data safe, standing up to scams and cybercrime. We stay connected, but always alert. This message is brought to you by the Caribbean Digital Transformation Project. Stay smart, stay safe. Think Card TP. Visit cardtpconnect.org.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Fire up the coals, bring the flavor. It's time to crown the King of the Grill. Maggie King of the Grill 2026 is calling you. Think you got the creativity, the skills, and the fire to rule the grill? This is the ultimate showdown for chefs, backyard masters, and the food lovers alike. Step up, show your talent, and claim your spot among the best. With over $5,000 in cash and prizes to be won. The stakes has never been hotter. Happening Saturday, May the 30th. Register now. Call or WhatsApp 407-8458. But hurry, registration closed April the 30th. Don't wait. Bring your fire, bring your flavor, and bring your A game. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026, where champions are made on the grill.
This is the morning edition of news for today, Monday, 27th April 2026. In the headlines, popular streamer draws crowds in Grenada. Ministry of Health launches vaccination week in the Americas. In the region, Antigua and Barbuda's Prime Minister condemns the shooting at political rally. Internationally, suspect arrested after gunfire at a White House Correspondents' Dinner. And in sports, Windward's Trail Guyana in West Indies Championship clash. The details to these and more are straight ahead.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you run me, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Right Choice Promotion presents Lyrics and Laughter, the ultimate pre-Mother's Day show. It's coming to the Grenada Trade Center on Sunday, May the 3rd from 5 p.m. Get ready for an evening of non-stop comedy, sweet Caribbean vibes, and pure entertainment. From Trinidad and Tobago, the funniest man in the region, Errol Fabian.
He said, not even my shoes. I said, no.
Humorous Calypsonians Trinidad Rio. And the Calypso princess herself, Kareen Ashton from the Spice Isles. 2 decades of legend, Randy Isaac, Little Reds, plus local comedy king, Robert White, Dillian Walters, Fat Man George, and Kareem Alexis, delivering lyrical mastery, 11-time Calypso Monarch scholar, all backed by the Heatwave Band, with special musical treats from Lyndon Langdon on sax and Jaleli Moses on violin. It's lyrics, it's laughter, it's music, it's vibes. Tickets just $75. Available now at gotofed.com and other outlets island-wide. Treat mom, treat your partner, treat yourself. Lyrics and laughter. Sunday, May the 3rd, 5 p.m. Grenada Trade Center. Don't miss it.
Good Monday morning, everyone. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph as we welcome Graphics and his team from Hot 98 FM. In the local news, a popular online streamer iShow Speed made a stop in Grenada over the weekend as part of his Caribbean tour. The content creator, whose real name is Darren Jason Watkins Jr., explored local culture, including traditional drumming, dancing, and the island's famous chocolate. He also visited the underwater sculpture park and made an appearance at the Classic Lighting Invitational, where he took part in track and field activities alongside Olympians Lyndon Victor and Anderson Peters. The visit drew large crowds, with entertainer Mr. Killer serving as his local guide. Grenada is the second stop on his regional tour, which includes several other Caribbean islands. The Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs in Grenada has launched Vaccination Week in the Americas. The observance began with a church service at the La Porterie Seventh-day Adventist Church. Vaccination Week in the Americas is a regional initiative that aims to promote equity and access to vaccination in all countries in the region of the Americas. Under the theme, Your Decision Makes a Difference, Immunization for All, officials are encouraging the public to get vaccinated. The ministry says immunization remains one of the most effective ways to protect individuals, families, and communities from preventable diseases. Activities are expected to continue throughout the week as part of efforts to promote a healthier nation. That concludes the local segment of news. Stay with us. The regional and international developments, along with the sports and the weather, they are straight ahead. In the region, Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, Gaston Brown, has condemned a shooting that occurred near a political rally in St. John's over the weekend. Authorities say the shooting was criminal in nature and not politically motivated. No injuries have been reported and investigations are continuing. Brown pledged a tougher action against gang activity and illegal weapons, warning that those responsible will be pursued and brought to justice. The Maritime Administration Department, or MARAD, of Guyana says an oil tanker seized by U.S. forces is not registered in Guyana and was illegally flying the country's flag. The vessel, identified as Majestic X, was intercepted in the Indian Ocean for allegedly transporting Iranian oil in violation of sanctions. Marad says there is no record of the ship in Guyana's registry and has described the use of its flag as fraudulent. Now looking further afield, U.S. President Donald Trump and senior officials were likely the targets of a suspected gunman who opened fire near the White House Correspondents' Dinner in Washington. Authorities say the suspect was arrested after the shooting at a hotel hosting the event as security forces and other guests to safety. One officer was injured but has since been released from hospital. Officials say the suspect is expected to face federal charges. The Federal Bureau of Investigation is leading the investigation. And finally, at least 20 people have been killed and dozens injured in a bombing on a highway in southern Colombia. The explosion struck the Pan American Highway in Cauca region, leaving damaged vehicles and debris scattered across the area. President Gustavo Petro says he blames dissident factions of the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia. The bombing comes amid renewed violence in the region just weeks before Colombia's presidential election. That concludes the regional and international segment of news. Stay with us. The sports and the weather, they're straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. The final round of the West Indies Championship 2026 is on the way, with playoff spots still up for grabs. At the Coolidge Cricket Ground, the Windward Islands Volcanoes closed day one on 22-1, trailing the Guyana Harpy Eagles by 220 runs. Earlier, Guyana was dismissed for 242, with Tajnarin Shandapal top scoring with 69 and Kimo Paul adding 64. For the Windwards, Ryan John led the bowling with 4 for 28. Stephen Pascal and Kavem Hodge will resume the batting on day 2. And folks, patrons are dubbing it a classic event, invitational, that concluded at the Dr. Kirani James Athletic Stadium yesterday, and we will be giving you a more comprehensive report on that in a subsequent newscast. Stay with us. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
Choose my toilet paper, made right here in the Isle of Spice. Cherish space off Harbor Bay, super value every day. The price is right and locally they're made. Support local when you purchase Cherish and other quality brands from Grenada Paper Products.
And folks, for the latest weather forecast, we now join forecaster Jonathan Price at the forecast desk at the MBIA. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning to you and good morning, listeners. Here is the weather for today, Monday the 27th of April, 2026, as recorded at the Morris Bishop International Airport. It is currently fair. The winds are coming from the east at 14 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1013.7 millibars, which is above normal and rising. Present temperature is 28 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 73%. Yesterday's maximum was 30.5 degrees Celsius and a minimum last night 27.2 degrees Celsius. No rainfall was recorded over the past 24 hours, hence the total for the month remains at 26.9 millimeters. And now for the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique Valley for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be generally fair and slightly hazy, with an increasing cloud cover overnight with brief isolated showers. Today's max will be 30.5 degrees Celsius, with winds easterly to southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas will be moderate at waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. High tide will be at 1 p.m. and low tide at 7:30 p.m. Sunset will be at 6:20 and sunrise at 5:48. Just to repeat the public forecast for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be generally fair and slightly hazy, with an increasing cloud cover overnight with brief isolated showers. From the forecast that's coming from Bishop International Airport, I'm Jonathan Price. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. You have yourself a great day likewise. Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick & Thompson Company Limited.
Go paperless with e-billing. Get your Grenlec bills straight to your email inbox with myaccount.grenlec.com. Sign in to myaccount.grenlec.com, where you'll be directed to the home screen. Under additional options and paperless billing, hit Sign Up. Enter the email where you'd like to receive your bills. Check the accounts you want, then click Sign Me Up. It's that easy. Your bills now come straight to your email inbox. Paper bills end April 30th, 2026.
It's 1 minute after 7 o'clock. To end the news, a recap of the headlines. A popular streamer draws crowds in Grenada. The Ministry of Health launches vaccination week in the Americas. In the region, Antigua and Barbuda's Prime Minister condemns a shooting at political rally. Internationally, suspect arrested after gunfire at White House Correspondents' dinner. And in sports, Windward's trail Guyana in Westerners Championship clash. That has been the morning edition of news for today, Monday, the 27th day of April. And on behalf of the entire news department and everyone who made this newscast possible, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for viewing and listening, wishing you a safe and productive day, and yet still extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere. Have a good day now, everybody.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
Serve
served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Across our Caribbean, we're going digital, working smarter and living safer online.
In Dominica, we don't fall for fake prices. We check before we click.
In Grenada, we verify before we share, keeping our hard-earned money safe from hackers.
In St. Lucia, we report cyberbullying, protecting our children and each other.
In St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we report scams fast, protecting our neighbors and our communities.
Together, we're building a cyber-smart Caribbean, keeping our people and our data safe, standing up to scams and cybercrime. We stay connected, but always alert. This message is brought to you by the Caribbean Digital Transformation Project. Stay smart, stay safe. Think Card TP. Visit cardtpconnect.org.
As we look ahead to 2026, we're committed to elevating Grenada's presence on the global stage. Our integrated tactical focus includes media relations, travel trade engagement, sales activation, and digital campaigns. These efforts are designed to ensure visibility and establish leadership in our niche pillar marketing. We invite you to join us on this journey by supporting our initiatives and sharing the beauty of our tri-island state with the world. Together, we can make 2026 a year of growth and success for our islands. Whether you're a local stakeholder, a travel enthusiast, or someone who simply loves Grenada, your involvement is crucial to our success. Thank you for your continued support. Let's make 2026 a year to remember.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
The amendments to the existing Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Act shall allow for the decriminalization of cannabis in Grenada. It permits the possession of up to 56 grams of cannabis and 15 grams of resin for individuals aged 21 and older.
The amendment allows for the growth of up to 4 cannabis plants per household for medicinal, therapeutic, or horticultural purposes. The amendment provides legal framework for the Rastafari use and cultivation of cannabis as a sacrament in registered places of worship and at exempt events.
Amendments to the Drug Abuse Act also mandates the expungement of past criminal records and the immediate discontinuance of pending court cases for minor cannabis offences.
The amendment replaces criminal charges for those aged 18 to 20 with mandatory rehabilitation and counseling, ensuring no criminal record is created for young adults. Amendments to the Drug Abuse Act centers on the decriminalization of cannabis and not full legalization.
For more information, kindly contact the Cannabis Secretariat at cannabiscommission@gov.gd. The Cannabis Secretariat, guiding responsible cannabis use and awareness.
Good morning, welcome one, welcome all. Firstly, let me apologize for not having the traffic report this morning. We had some connectivity issues, so we had to omit, but nonetheless, we hope all shall be well by tomorrow. All right, so those of you who religiously look forward to the traffic report, we do not, we had to omit it this morning, but one person that is not leaving me this morning is Josephine. Good morning, Josephine. How are you?
Good morning, Innocent. How are you?
I am alive and so thankful. How was your weekend?
Pretty good. How was yours?
Hardworking and resting.
Well, it's a good combination.
Hardworking, resting.
That's a good combination, yeah.
Well, I know
high gear.
Yeah, high gear for AGM, which is tomorrow.
Yep.
Right. We still want people to update and register today.
Well, of course they can register today.
Okay.
Yes, you can still register. So you can go to the Facebook page, go to Writer's Facebook page, and you would see the notice of the meeting. There you'd see a QR code. So you can scan the code,
right,
or you can use the link.
Okay.
The menu is a very simple one, what you're asked for. So there's your name and surname, as I said before, and I gave because it's Jeremy and Jerry, you know, we tend to have home names, your pet names. Try to remember the name that you're registered with, which is usually the name that's on your IDs. So it's most likely Jeremy, if that's your given name, and your surname. For the ladies who may have gotten married and did not change their names in the credit union.
Have you changed yours?
Look at trouble now.
You changed yours?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Okay.
So to those who wish to haven't changed your names, then you need to, you will not be able to, we'll have a difficulty verifying who you are. So use the name that you have in the credit union.
Okay.
You can, of course, go to update, but you probably want to, if you're busy, for our sake and yours, it's probably better to just use that name.
Before we go further, right, there might be some, there are some folks that like to trivialize things and say, well, why are they so interested in it? Why is it important that you and the name that the credit union has are Siamese?
Well, there's only one you, and we need your entire profile. Suppose if we were to leave everything loose, somebody can
sneak in. Yeah.
That's a loophole.
Yeah.
We're not leaving any loopholes. Okay? It's a members meeting, remember?
Right.
So you don't want just about anybody stepping in. In fact, you want only members.
Yeah.
So we have to be able to get back into the meat of the system, the heart of the system, and say, okay, this is who it is.
Yeah.
Gordon Joseph is Gordon Joseph.
And not Innocent Joseph.
No.
Yes.
That's
Innocent
the point.
Joseph is a different person.
That's a different person.
Yesterday I was having a conversation with a doctor guy, and he was addressing me as innocent. I said, okay, what are you going to write on that prescription? Well, Innocent Joseph. I said, you see?
Right there.
Wrong man, wrong
person. Yep. And there may be two Gordon Josephs. One is Gordon S. Joseph. One is Gordon M. Joseph.
I don't know nothing between the
Gordon
and the Joseph.
Right. So you're unique in that way.
Yeah.
And so for persons, some people do not register habitually, and they turn up at the venue. It's not as if you're going to turn you away, but you'll have to get registered there. It's better for you. It's a more seamless process if you walk with ID.
Okay.
It's easier for identification process purposes. I think people also have grown accustomed to the fact that we know a lot of our members. They are with us every year, so they come in.
But then it's also very important for records purposes, and then in the determination of your quorum.
Your quorum, I was about to say, you're doing your quorum. But apart from, some people just know it's the AGM. Let us leave room for our golden citizens, our diamond citizens, who are not into technology, but they've heard this is when the AGM is, and they're going to show up. There is room for you. So when you come in, we will register you. Verify that you are who you say you are, and you form part of the quorum.
Okay.
Now, there could be a case where you attended the AGM for whatever reason. Suppose you're coming with a friend. Please know that you will not be allowed in because you're not a member.
Right, that's members only.
It is a members only.
Yeah.
Right, you have to be a shareholder.
It's a private party.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So if you're not a member, we verify you're not there, your name is not in our system, then you will not be allowed to attend the meeting.
Okay.
But like I said, if you haven't registered and you wish to attend the meeting and you're not technologically savvy, so it's your preference to come and register, which we prefer that you don't. We prefer if you register, because you can still go to the Facebook page. And as I said last week, some of us need to take a little responsibility for our parents and grandparents. Go on the page with them. They're a member. Go onto the link and register them, so that when they come in, it's a more seamless process, right? And for those, obviously, we have some attending in person and online. If something has changed, let us know. Because for some people, we are catering for transportation. I was doing some calling around on Friday and realized once I called this person, no, I've changed my mind. I'm going to do Zoom. Right? So you do have that sort of thing. But as much as it's possible, something turns up tomorrow and you can't come in person, we welcome you on Zoom. That's okay.
Right.
Things can happen, but don't just change your mind like that and not get it. Because it's also a catered event.
That is what I was about to say.
Yes, it's also a catered event. So we don't wish to over cater or under cater. So we prefer to have a fair indication of how many persons will be in attendance. On Zoom, it's a slightly different something because we're not catering. Yeah. Be patient. We have found you have someone who is asking a question, and there may be a follow-up question, and there may be a follow-up question, and maybe you are waiting, especially for the persons who are online. Don't become impatient. and not ask your question. Every question is important. Every question will be addressed, will be answered. Every concern will be listened to and answered. And if the answer is not readily available there, someone will get back to you. This is the commitment that we make. For the transportation leaves St. Andrew. The buses leave at 12. Remember, we do have the cocktail, and we also have to take traffic into consideration. You're getting down to the Trade Center, so we're leaving at 12. It will take maybe a couple minutes, because you might check your list and find, well, Miss So-and-so usually comes. You give her a call and she's only 5 minutes away. You probably leave a little... leave a little room for that, right? But we're not going to wait around for an awful long time. And you have the buses leaving. So one bus is leaving from the ministerial complex, and there's a reason for that. There were times before when we had two buses, but you find that a lot of people now have their own transportation. They carpool, and the ministerial complex, the ministries are in various places. Yes? So you'll find that there's one bus leaving from there. As much as it's possible, we recommend carpooling. We encourage carpooling, because how many vehicles do you want at the Trade Center? There could be an awful lot of congestion and people searching for a park. And so for us, even for staff, you find that a lot of staff carpooling. Have your say is the other thing. Don't sit there and not be clear on something and not ask the question. And if there's a question and it's not clear and you need a follow-up, you want the follow-up, why not ask? You're a shareholder, right? So first of all, make sure you're registered. If you're registered, you check your email, because you were supposed to have received a response from us. Right. And that response has a link. That link is your Zoom link to enter the meeting, okay? But you may be coming in person. So if somebody, say, is not coming in person, then that's not a problem, because you already have the Zoom link. Right. Okay. Yes? But I'm just saying, if your circumstances change, we prefer that you indicate same. Okay. You can send us an email to Arisa AGM 2026 at arisacu.com. Right? So, or you can call one of your favorite people. You can call 424-6194. We'll certainly answer your call as much as that is, address your concerns as much as that is possible. We just want to be sure that it goes smoothly, that the meeting goes smoothly, and that our shareholders feel well taken care of. Right? Now, there's order for everything. You'll have microphones. So we don't want people to stand and not use the microphone, and somebody has to not use. You'll see where the microphones are positioned. So when the chair indicates that it's your turn, you go to the microphone. Some people stand where they are and then try to talk loud, and you can't hear. And then you have a can't hear, and use the mic. Yes, use the microphones as much as not as much as that is possible. Please, kindly, we ask you to use the microphones when you're going to make a contribution. Try to get a verification maybe on something someone said. Please use the microphones. Yeah. All right. A quick question though. Folks out there who are listening and saying, but this Arisa thing song is what I want to be in, Can they join the credit union today and be a part of the AGM tomorrow? Of course, if you join the credit union today, you're a member. Right. Okay. In fact, if you join the credit union tomorrow, you're a member. So you just mosey on down to the Trade Center or join us via Zoom. That's the truth. Okay. Yeah, once you become a member, you're a member, and that's it. And folks, it's, you're a member of the credit union. Remember that you are a shareholder. You have your voice. It doesn't matter if you have $1 or $1 million. The person that has $1 million doesn't have more say than you in the credit union and the AGM. And that's true. One voice, one vote, one member, one vote. That's it across the board. So I'd like to say again concerning the transportation, because we've had a couple of people who complained that they came and the transport from the ministerial complex is expected to leave 12:30. Grenville, it's the Grenville branch of Arisa, leaving at 12. Okay. The Bruce Street branch, 12:30. Okay. The ministerial complex, 12:30. Those are the only 3 areas that transportation is provided for.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Chetram, I was kind of hesitant as should I come, but when Mr. Chetram said that after the AGM there's dinner, I said, okay.
Yes, there is dinner.
I ain't missing that.
And so there is the cocktail. The cocktail is done really because, so it's a snack, but we take into consideration that you may not have had lunch in the rush to get to the venue. So by 1 o'clock, the cocktail station is open. You have service there. You refresh yourself. And actually, it's a nice time to meet and mingle. Yeah. Get to know your other shareholders.
Old school mates.
Actually, it's how you meet some of your members that you've been dealing with for a long time on the phone. So your new staff, you're dealing with a member, you don't know this person. You put a name to the face. And once the meeting is over, then you're served a meal.
What time do you think the meeting will be over in earnest?
Oh, that's a good question. We aim for 6.
Right.
Yeah, we aim for 6. So the buses will leave at 6. Now, there's another reason for that. But the voting is going to be earlier, so we're relatively sure that people should be there to vote. But we want to be certain that you get your connecting bus.
Right.
Some people may be living in, like one member indicated, Corinth or, further away, Guelph.
Upper St. John,
for example.
Andrew,
Yes, I spoke to one person who is living in St. John. So if you take the bus at 6, the bus gets back there at 6:30. Remember, it's not Friday when the buses are running extremely late, but we want you to get your connecting bus to get home safely. So we had to be responsible and set that time for about 6. We can't guarantee that it will be finished then, but we're aiming. Strictly speaking, we're aiming for 6 o'clock. We tend to have deliberations that go longer and folks who have a lot of contributions to make, which is all right. And so you would find that it goes longer, but we are hoping that, strictly speaking, we'll end at 6.
Aiming for 6?
We're aiming for 6.
Okay. All right, so folks, you heard it. The Arisers AGM, it's on tomorrow. It starts at 1 with a cocktail, and the business end of the meeting starts at 2. You can join up to tomorrow and be a member and be at the Trade Center, because there might be this brilliant idea that you want to see implemented. Do just that. But what is important is that you register. You can do it online, and if by chance you did not get to do it online and you want to do it at the Trade Center, walk with a proper ID with the names as you have it on your account in Ariza. I said it right?
You did.
Yeah, good.
You did.
Yeah. Okay, so we look forward to a great event tomorrow.
Yeah, we're looking forward to a wonderful AGM.
Okay.
And for those who are online, sometimes we tend to walk away. Just one little bit of one little something that when the questions are being asked, don't walk away from your device, because sometimes you come back and you get the tail end of the question. But if you got all of that the member was saying before, you may find that it's very clear to you. But when you get just a little piece, then you get confused. And you have a follow-up question now, which was answered before.
So listen
carefully to the contributions.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Josephine. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, as we always do.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, definitely.
So I hope you're there.
Yeah.
You're attending in person, right?
Could you tell me from which angle is serving the food, from the front or the back? I want to be where.
You'll certainly be notified.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There'll be an announcement.
Yeah. Do you remember the Oliver Samuels where he asked on the plane, from where did I serve the food?
Oh Lord, yes. I do remember that. How can you forget Oliver at large?
Josephine, thank you very much for sharing with us this morning. As always, bring back the love and appreciation to all staff.
Yeah, and good day to you and everyone.
Yes. Mr. Whiteman, tell him morning for me.
I will.
Yeah.
You didn't say Mr. Lord Tuna?
Mom and I, good man. Mom, good morning. Mom, see you tomorrow, all right?
Okay, see you tomorrow.
All right, folks, that's it for a Riser Moment this morning. We take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with the conversation. Don't you go anywhere.
Grenada, the fire's about to be lit. Get ready for the ultimate grilling showdown. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026 is coming your way. Saturday, May the 30th at the Mun Rouge Plain Field. The search is on for the island's top grill masters.
Do you have what it takes? Bring your flavor and compete in the chicken category, the seafood category, and the bold, most creative grill category, where daring ideas take the crown. And this year, the heat isn't just for adults. Introducing the Junior Grillers category. Schools and youth groups. If you are under 18, this is your time to shine. So fire up those coals, sharpen those grilling skills, and get ready to battle for grilling glory. Registration is now open. Call or WhatsApp 405-8458 to secure your spot. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026, Saturday, May the 30th, Monroe's Playing Field. Come for food, stay for the vibes, and witness who will be crowned King of the Grill. Brought to you by Maggie, enhancing the natural flavor of your food.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a Lots loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Lots. Land ownership. Tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
Go paperless with e-billing. Get your Grenlec bills straight to your email inbox with myaccount.grenlec.com. Sign in to myaccount.grenlec.com, where you'll be directed to the home screen. Under additional options and paperless billing, hit Sign Up. Enter the email where you'd like to receive your bills. Check the accounts you want, then click Sign Me Up. It's that easy. Your bills now come straight to your email inbox. Paper bills end April 30th, 2026.
Introducing NJA Pro Painters, Grenada's newest professional painting division. Clean finishes, neat workmanship, fast turnaround. Trained, professional, trusted. For your free estimate at WhatsApp, call us at 534-2669 today.
Right Choice Promotion presents Lyrics and Laughter, the ultimate pre-Mother's Day show. It's coming to the Grenada Trade Center on Sunday, May the 3rd from 5 p.m. Get ready for an evening of non-stop comedy, sweet Caribbean vibes, and pure entertainment. From Trinidad and Tobago, the funniest man in the region, Errol Fabian.
She said not even my shoes, I said no.
Humorous Calypsonians, Trinidad Rio.
Going back to basics.
And the Calypso princess herself, Kareen Ashton from the Spice Isles. 2 decades of legend, Randy Isaac, Little Reds, plus local comedy king, Robert White, Dillian Walters, Fat Man George, and Kareem Alexis. Delivering lyrical mastery, 11-time Calypso Monarch scholar. All backed by the Heatwave Band, with special musical treats from Lyndon Langdon on sax and Jaleli Moses on violin. It's lyrics, it's laughter, it's music, it's vibes. Tickets just $75. Available now at gotofed.com and other outlets island-wide. Treat mom, treat your partner, treat yourself. Lyrics and laughter. Sunday, May the 3rd, 5 p.m. Grenada Trade Center. Don't miss it.
Your life is yours. Your future's in your hands. Your body is yours. That's why you need a plan. You gotta plan your family, avoid HIV, get the education from the Grenada Planned Parenthood Association.
We offer STI screening, gender gender-based violence counseling, prenatal and postnatal checks, injectables, condoms, pap smears, and other sexual reproductive services. Open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. The Pointy Street, St. George's. Whether male or female, it doesn't matter. We're here to make your life better.
Grenada Planned Parenthood Association.
For appointments, call 440-3341.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. It's 26 minutes on to 8 o'clock. That is our time. And I have no further in-house guest at the moment. So this morning, I want to first say congratulations to my team, IMA Rainbow City All-Stars, for winning the Pan Expressions yesterday. Wow, this is an indicator for greater things to come. I do not know who the arranger is at the moment, and as a matter of fact, I can't tell you any of the names of the people in the squad, but I do know that they won, and congratulations. I am so happy and proud of you. And in Pan in general, you know, the execution of the event, I am of the opinion that Pan is on the rise, and the sky is the limit. So the management team for the Steel Pan Association, kudos, Mr. Victor Ashby, and all your team, members of your team, kudos to you. Again, I also want to remind us of this Friday, May the 1st, Bashi Laka they call it, some places call it Salakan Saraka, but in Carrier, in San Andrew, we call it Bashi Laka. So come on out and support, right? Culture Man, good morning. Culture Man, if I come up this Friday, I hope I have a good audience with you. Let me hear what's happening in the area and so forth. All right, yep. And again, also, Petlin wants to thank all the wonderful folks, the medical practitioners and so forth, who assisted. I don't know if you heard of that vehicular accident involving the two bicycle riders. She said, I would like to say thanks to everyone who assisted before she got on the scene. Again, I keep, Mr. Sergeant Troy Paul and myself, we keep urging folks to be careful and cautious on using the nation's roads, all right? Whether you're a pedestrian or a cyclist or whatever, the road is not a place for playing, all right? If you're going to ride your bicycles, ride safely. If you're driving, drive safely, knowing that there are other road users. Okay, Scooby and the guys, good morning to you, the folks up at Legacy Sports Bar. Now, this morning, I want to get your views on it has been brought to my attention that, well, as a matter of fact, let me say it how it was said. In a sense, I want you to talk about people that are, the influencers. I read it in the news, the gentleman, the streamer that came here, and in terms of the coordination and, I don't know. I didn't hear it, so I don't know. But I understand that even obscenities were being used and so forth. We ought to be careful with that. But nonetheless, I'm going to open up the lines and give you an opportunity. I know a lot of people want to talk about the Guangkai area, the demolition of the houses, and all. Let's go to the telephone line and say good morning. Good morning, caller.
Yeah, morning to listen, morning to the listeners and the viewers. I wanted originally, when you seemed to indicate that there would be an opportunity for us this morning to follow up on your seeming concern about the level of the amount of news on guns, how related to guns. But this is how the media makes money. Basically, you have to report mayhem, crime, destruction, and all that kind of thing. And I want to challenge GBN You know, this morning, even your local news almost was non-existent. Very often, it's just one item or just two little items. It doesn't mean that nothing good is happening in the country. So this is something that I think we should take heed of. The other thing about it is that how we are conduit of propaganda, because, you know, before the abduction of the president of Venezuela, there was so much thing in the news about Venezuela. Now, Venezuela have gone almost totally silent. It's the same thing like how used to happen leading up to the American invasion of Grenada. Grenada was in the news every day about all the wrong things that they could think about and invent. After a while, Grenada was forgotten. So we need to bear that in mind. In terms of your thing about influencer, I'm part of a few African platforms, and when I think the guy went to Ghana, that provoked quite a bit of conversation. We need to ask ourselves, though, what value is this person bringing to us? What value? I mean, is it that we want, like how the U.S. Embassy is promoting cultural, diplomacy, by trying to get us to be hip-hop singers? We need to think deeply. Would that help to enhance our independence, our sovereignty? So we need to think about it. It doesn't matter the color of a person, but we have to think what they are doing to the society. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. Folks, the number you can call, it's 435-2041. And let's go back to our telephone line and say good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, welcome to the program.
You think about it? Hold on. Yeah, listen. Hello?
Hi, I'm here with you.
Yeah, the guy talking about the adoption of Nicolas Maduro of Venezuela. What do you find? I want you to give me your own opinion about CARICOM. If CARICOM or CARIGON are you on? And like since after Marco Rubio and them come and had this thing in St. Kitts, CARICOM mash up. And the reason why CARICOM mash up is that stronger, they was very strong. And the thing about it, they always try to ask America to open Cuba, you know, let things happen there. And America is not agreeing. The people of Cuba are suffering because of the United States of America. I remember when I was young, they used to say Fidel Castro catch a man having an affair with a donkey and you make him married to him. And secondly, they say Castro was young in that time when a man saved him and Castro turned and shoot him. All these propaganda we was spread was on the behalf of the United States of America. And that is what they're doing to Cuba. They're killing Cuba. And the same thing will go on to Iran. You see what they do to Iran there? You go see drugs, prostitution, homosexual, everything they will bring over there. I wish them all the best. May God have mercy upon Donald Trump and his crew.
Pray for them. Pray for them.
Man.
Pray for them. Thank you, caller. All right, folks. Sadly, we are hearing here at the GBN. It's unconfirmed. I cannot confirm it, but we are getting news that Mr. Norman Gilbert has died. Yeah, former PS and great public servant. He has died, and we'll give you more confirmation on that as the day progresses, but unfortunately we're hearing of the passing of Mr. Norman Gilbert. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Yes. Good morning, sir.
Resurrected? Where you come out? Where have you been, man?
I'm there. I'm all over the globe. I'm there.
Okay.
Let me call you Mr. this morning.
Welcome back home.
Thank you very much. You know, I'm sad. And that is the reason why, you see, I'm not calling, I'm there. I'm listening. I've never been anywhere. But sometime, you know, you have to hold the temperature down.
Okay.
Because I could be very loud sometimes. I could be very arrogant sometimes. But I choose to use the best part of me, which is wisdom.
Okay.
Guankai. Gone are the days, Mr. Joseph. Land in Grenada was sold to the elite today. Those elite today at less than $10 an acre. When I look at my parents' deed, less than $10 an acre, and they could have purchased as much as they want from the state settlement land settlements and own it with a very small deed, very little, as I say, the restriction that those put on government properties. These lands today, 1/4 of an acre, can cost you sometimes $200,000-300,000 based on where you're buying $1 million, $500,000. Young people are the ones who have to purchase these lands at the current price. I don't care what anybody say, whether government A, B, or C, and laws. I know wicked people make laws. Laws are words put together in sentences, put in a book, or signed by some, maybe a wicked person, and we call it law. Law is not just. And if that is what we want to use to damage the Grenadian people, I could never, ever subscribe to laws. Trust me. I want to be short here. Let me say to the people at the physical planning unit, the new company, please, I would ask that this be rolled back and to allow the people to get the lands. A company just purchased a few hundred acres of land recently in Grenada. I guess as much as the current price. Grenadians couldn't purchase the land. Where do we go? And to the government and to the Prime Minister, I don't know you, sir. I know, understand you from St. David's. I don't know if you know me, but I don't know you based on your age. But I'm asking, as the leader, please roll back that decision. It's cruel, it's hostile, and allow the people of Grenada, the people who cannot purchase the land at high prices, to get the lands. And those who break the houses, build it back. I remember a minister of government, a minister of religion, when he took office, the first thing he did was to mash down a poor person's house in hope. And when they come in to cry out, they went and they built it back. It is not right to do those things. There is no excuse. The land are belonging to the people. It's state property. The state is the people. And you represent the people. You can't say the land is too good, the area is too good for it's Grenadian people. I don't care who. That should never happen. And I'm asking the government to rescind the decision and to allow the people to get the lands.
But Carla, let me just ask you a question. Based on your trajectory of thought and your speech, saying that, it means that people hearing this, and if the government does that, don't you think that people would just say, okay, it's a free for all, we could just build anywhere?
No. Because you see, everything have a start. There was a start. And we know and we hear the physical planning people, we give them a lot of blame sometimes. People build huge houses, and people, very rich people, build huge houses without the intervention of the physical planning unit. It happened in Grenada, I know that. So I'm not saying go on government lands and it doesn't have consequences. I'm saying if the lands are there, remember, many of the lands in the past were settlement lands, like what my parents was living on. I'm sure they are settlement lands. The wicked people then, which is the white people, gave them the land at that price. But the nice, humble, loving people are trying to crucify them for the very land. So I'm saying, if you know the people is on the land, they want the land, you know the time they want to be, somebody allow them to be there over the period. Why didn't you discuss with them? Why didn't you find the time to survey the land and to block it out, put it into a settlement, a scheme, and allow them to get the land? They're the same people. They have to live. They have to build. They're young people. They have to survive. What you want them to live on the roadside? Yeah? Okay. That doesn't have the land to buy from the private people, and it's government that belongs to them. So I'm saying, you know they were there. Rather than take this drastic measure, you should have then before get them or prevent them from accessing the land. And if you leave them there for that time, I believe the land belongs to the state. They have a right to the land. You should cut up the land and allow them. I'm hearing stories. Cut up the land, put it into a scheme of settlement, like what they're custom doing, and allow the people to have the land. You cannot and should not do what I seen, what they did, and what I'm hearing. It should not happen.
Okay.
It shouldn't happen. A new group of politicians might come and say, okay, no, it wasn't right, and eventually they change the situation. So what is happening here? This is inhumanity. This is cruel, and that is what is creating a lot of problems in the region. Look at what is happening in Trinidad then. And I won the Trinidad, Haiti, Dominica, St. Lucia, everyone. We are the best. Don't push our people to the edge. Don't do that.
Okay.
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you, caller. Thank you very much. Folks, it's 10 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Right, good morning to you and the listeners. Now, the gentleman might have been speaking on emotions, right? Now, there is one lady in particular on that site. She has a four-story building which she's renting, right? And she's still going up there and acquire a piece of land to squat. I think the government had a right to do what it did.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, caller. All right, folks, we take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere. Don't you move a muscle.
Fire up the coals, bring the flavor. It's time to crown the King of the Grill. Maggie King of the Grill 2026 is calling you. Think you got the creativity, the skills, and the fire to rule the grill? This is the ultimate showdown for chefs, backyard masters, and the food lovers alike. Step up, show your talent, and claim your spot among the best. With over $5,000 in cash and prizes to be won, the stakes has never been hotter. Happening Saturday, May the 30th. Register now. Call or WhatsApp 407-8458. But hurry, registration close April the 30th. Don't wait. Bring your fire, bring your flavor, and bring your A-game. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026, where champions are made on the grill.
Across our Caribbean, we're going digital, working smarter and living safer online.
In Dominica, we don't fall for fake prices. We check before we click.
In Grenada, we verify before we share, keeping our hard-earned money safe from hackers.
In St. Lucia, we report cyberbullying, protecting our children and each other.
In St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we report scams fast, protecting our neighbors and our communities.
Together, we're building a cyber-smart Caribbean, keeping our people and our data safe, standing up to scams and cybercrime. We stay connected, but always alert. This message is brought to you by the Caribbean Digital Transformation Project. Stay smart, stay safe. Think Card TP. Visit cardtpconnect.org.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
How do you choose your toilet paper? Just because it's soft and nice. That's how I choose my toilet paper. Made right here in the Isle of Spice. Cherish Springs of Harbor Bay. Super value every day. The price is right and locally they're made. Support local when you purchase Cherish and other quality brands from Grenada Paper Products.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
I heard it.
Yeah, you heard it? Okay.
Yeah.
You preparing for Bashilaka?
Well, I hope you work with yours. Don't work with a big one, because it could be, but you're not supposed to throw him deep.
No, well, I come in with me happy slack, not me happy tight, me happy slack, so he could hold a lot of things.
I hear you. But in any case, I still want to cheer it out there,
Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
So let the people who heard my voice too. And Money will be having his on Friday to Money, and everybody knows Money. That's a guy in Carrier.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Money that will be having his Saraka.
So what is the main?
Money that is killing his name.
Right. Yeah. What is the main meal on the menu on Friday?
Well, I don't know, but I will give them what I have from the garden still.
Okay.
Because, they have the pig, you have the all different things, but he doesn't eat them things on them,
He doesn't eat that? What happened to you? Why
No, chicken and things now, man. Them kind of pork and beef and things now.
You don't
deal... Mommy was alive.
You don't deal with that
when they cook. When they cook, one part in the house.
Okay.
But in case, so Friday is Carre Bashilaka, and Friday will be Money on.
Okay.
And everybody knows Money, Kieran.
All right. Okay.
You have a blessed Monday, man.
You too. Have a good one.
So I'm hoping to see you on Friday, please, lad.
I'm reaching up there since Thursday night.
And Mr. Godfrey too, everybody.
Right. We welcome. All right.
Yeah, later.
Blessings. Have a good one. All right. Miss Wells, good morning to you. And also Miss Marias out there in Salisbury Road. Good morning. Folks, it's 3 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Someone says, I wonder where was him during the NNP time. Didn't he know that the NNP demolished buildings during then as well? Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Innocent, how are you doing today, man? A long time I hear from you, man.
I say you give up on me. I don't know what's going on.
Man, it's so most now ever before in love with you. I'm crazy over you. So you have to pass for me for us to go to the what now? The
Bashilaka. All right.
Bashilaka. And we fall in with belly together,
Well, of course.
After that is any goal game could play,
Hush your mouth.
Anyway, before I give I just want to remind people of this Saturday breakfast on the Carnage Plaza next to the Pizza Hut, beginning at 7 a.m. in the morning. It's a breakfast. You know, in relation to the thing on Guangkai, I understand it was being settled, so people could rest assured that they're going to be relocated, you know. But my main concern really is the damage and the loss of votes to, you know, my friend already, the most honorable Andy Williams, because all the polls are indicating that is the most, that's the surest and safest seat in the South. The people love the man. That's a fact, because he has done significant for with his business with Hotspot. He helped the poor and so on and whatnot. So my main concern is that the damage that it could do to him in terms of loss of votes, because you know Grenadians are ready, and then you have to take into consideration the opposition will glad to capitalize on it because they're wanting to get into office, you know, and that's the nature of the game. So I am concerned, and I'm still calling on the people despite what happens. Thank you very much. He's on top of the things, and he relocated the people, and still continue to support him. But I'm concerned. I am concerned because sometimes you're doing all the good for people and you know, send one little thing and you slip, and there is it, and that's the nature of people, right? So remember all the good he did for people, and don't forget his breakfast on Saturday, 7 a.m. on the Carnage Plaza next to the Pizza Hut. Pass me, my friend. Let's go to the Batilaka together.
I love you, baby.
Bye-bye. You too.
Have a good one. All right, folks, this is where we got to end the program this morning. Thank you for sharing with us. And if the good Lord spare our lives, we'll do it again tomorrow. Same time, same place, same frequencies, channels, and platforms. Until then, have a good day. Bye-bye. The BBC is up next.